Oh my. Hey everyone, welcome to episode 21, I think, of the Skull Mug, the show in which I taste interesting craft beers from here in Quebec as well as other places in Canada and sometimes the United States, and then go on to bullshit about random things that I think are interesting and deserve to be talked about. This episode, we're going to go with a beer called Triplette. It's got this artwork on here of whales, which I really like. It's got a really nice black and white stark can that really caught my eye. I've had a couple beers from this company before, and I do really like them. I think they're really good. This is a triple Belgium beer, 8.6%, so I'm going to get fucked up from this. And this actually won the gold in the World Beer Awards for Canada. So that's pretty cool. It's done by Microbrasserie Tadoussac, which is located in Tadoussac, Quebec, of course. The back of the can is, of course, completely in French, so I can't read all of it. I'm not even going to try because it's the only thing I can make out is that it's apparently adapted from the environment, but I don't know how accurate that is. So we're going to crack this baby open, give it a little smell. It smells hoppy. Oh, and it tastes sweet. Holy shit, that's a sweet beer. A sweet beer as opposed to a wheat beer. In a leap year. It's not actually a leap year, is it? I don't think it is. It wasn't. Yeah, that's really sweet. It's almost got like a candy taste to it, like candied chocolate or something. Maybe a bit of oat in there as well. Actually, it really reminds me of the coffee Kraken rum that you can get, which I think is special edition. I've had a little bit of that recently, and it was quite good. And this kind of reminds me a little bit of that. There's a bit of coffee in here. Actually, I don't think the ingredients were listed. No, they weren't. So for all I know, there could be anything in this. But I'm trusting my instincts, and it is a little bit chocolatey. Now, as you probably already figured out, as you can tell by the sound of my voice, it's a little bit nasally right now. I'm a little bit sick. And the reason I'm a little bit sick, I can't confirm, is probably from COVID. Now, I went and got tested this morning, because in the last 2 days, myself and my partner have both been feeling a little bit under the weather. She ended up having a fever last night, and myself, I was a little bit feverish, but like, it was kind of hard to tell. Like, I don't really have a thermometer, so like, even when she put her hand up to my forehead, like, it was kind of hard to tell if that's just my regular body heat, because I naturally generate a lot of heat. You can ask her yourself. I'm basically a human furnace. But she was feeling like complete crap last night. And myself, I felt kind of shitty yesterday, but not quite. I was at work, and I had a sore throat, but it was the kind of sore throat where it's like up at the roof of your mouth, and then kind of like a little bit in the back. And like you drink water and it kind of relieves it for a bit, but then it comes back like immediately after. That's the kind of sore throat that I had. And that kind of went away overnight. And when I woke up this morning, I was experiencing a lot more congestion and a sore throat that was more down here, you know? Both those reasons are why I have a bit of a nasally voice today. Now, the thing is, beyond that, I've also had moments of dizziness and disorientation, and also a little bit of body ache going like all over my body, like from head to toe. And I've had like minor pangs of a headache, but I can't say I've had a full-on headache. So obviously these are all symptoms of COVID, right? I mean, you look online, these are all things that people are reporting that have happened to them. I never lost the sense of taste or smell. It did happen a little bit with Aaron, but like not enough to even really be worth talking about. So we went and got tested this morning, and we got the results back later this afternoon, and we're both negative. It's fucking weird, right? So it's hard to really know what to say that this is. I honestly have no fucking clue. Like, if it's not COVID, then it's probably just like the flu, like the Spanish flu, or a common cold. But I haven't caught either of those things in like years. Now granted, I did take a flu shot, which was offered for free at my job last year. And I didn't get one this year because it's not flu season yet. So, it could be that. The other thing is we were at a punk show. We were at 2 punk shows in the last 2 weeks, in which it was an underground venue, and you know, maybe this was a little bit irresponsible of me, and I'll fully admit that, like whatever, but you know, I am double vaccinated. I have gotten both of my shots, had no adverse reactions to the vaccine, so I felt pretty comfortable going to these underground punk shows where hardly anybody was wearing a mask and there's no way to tell who's vaccinated and who's not. So I will fully cop to the fact that, yeah, sure, a little bit irresponsible, but being double vaccinated, I wasn't quite worried about myself, more so the people around me who might be affected by it. But then we got the results back today saying that it's not COVID. So like, if it's not COVID, what the fuck is it, you know? Because like, I mean, I feel still kind of crappy here right now, though admittedly I feel a lot better than I did earlier today. Erin feels a lot better today than she did last night. So, who's to say? But I still managed to get out and vote in the election yesterday, so I'm very happy about that. I got a day off work, so I'm always happy about that. That's great. But I just wanted to pop in here real quick, have a little taste of some very sweet beer. Again, that's Triplette from Microbrasserie Tadoussac. Really good stuff. Very much enjoy it. And just tell you guys a bit about my own experience with what may or may not be COVID-19. This has been a PSA from the Skull Mug telling you, get your vaccine, because if you don't get your vaccine and you get this shit, you may get severely fucked up, and you might, if you don't die, then you'll probably have repercussions from this that are going to last many, many years. I know people personally who have incurred like long-lasting, if not permanent, brain damage from this disease. So there's like a free thing out there that you can take, a free vaccine you can take, costs nothing, that will inoculate you against this, so that if you do catch it, even if you get a breakthrough case, it's not going to fuck you up that bad. You know, and I can attest to that myself, even if, again, I can't say if this is COVID or not, but it sure as fuck feels like it might be. So, I don't know, I think it's a worthwhile thing to do, because if I didn't have those vaccines, I might be in a lot worse shape than I am right now. Anyway, this has been the Skull Mug. Cheers to y'all. We'll see you in the next video.